Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So today in this video, we're going to look at something very interesting which I have not spoken about on my YouTube videos till now. So you've seen me, talking a lot about stocks in the Indian markets, and we discuss a lot of stocks in our daily sessions at 11 p.m. And also I discuss a lot of stocks in my newsletter and also in my blog. But today we're going to talk about one of the most talked about asset classes in the world. Now, by asset classes, I mean, any investable instrument that you have is probably an asset class. So we've had stocks, we've had mutual funds, we've had bonds, we have debt funds, and a lot of other things. But the asset class today I'm going to talk about is cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of experts on the social media or on the news channels have spoken about Bitcoins hitting $500,000 or even higher, right? Now, obviously, there is every chance that, Bitcoin can hit $500,000 in the next many years. But the reason why it will hit $500,000 is the day it becomes probably mainstream, and the day a lot of people start, a lot of companies start adopting Bitcoin as a payment method, right? And the question is, are there chances that this can become mainstream? Now, that's the biggest question. And that's why this is considered the most speculative instrument right now in the world. So it's all about speculation whether this Bitcoin or Ethereum or a MATIC, which we're going to talk about today, is going to become mainstream or not. Now, the chances are that, there is any asset class in this world can become mainstream, right? It also depends on regulations and all other things, whether the governments will allow them to, be mainstream and all that. But the risk here is that in case there is a major ban, or in case the adopters start, abandoning the cryptocurrencies, then the price starts to drop. And the prices can drop all the way to zero. They can lose 80%, 90% of the values. And we've seen that in the past couple of years, Bitcoin losing 50% in a couple of days. So the risk here is, if let's say you're investing 1 lakh today in crypto, you feel that, this 1 lakh is probably worth the risk, and you invest 1 lakh, are you ready to lose that 1 lakh? That's the first question. If you're ready to lose, then that's totally fine. But if you're just gambling just for the sake of it, you're just putting money, your hard-earned money, and you're thinking that you can make quick money, then that's not, how you should be investing in crypto or trading in crypto. You should first understand your risk. You should understand the money that you're investing, and then probably trade. But on the other side, the brighter side is the rewards. Now, many stocks, in India have given very good returns in the past, but you won't believe the returns that these Indian stocks have given, cryptos can give much higher returns than them. Purely because if they become mainstream, they have a huge potential and they can make you millionaires. But what is the probability of that? Right now, there are hundreds of Bitcoins, hundreds of cryptocurrencies that are right now, available in the markets for trading. Now, obviously, 90% of them would become, obsolete, or they would just be not worthy anymore. They probably drop to zero, but there will be few of these cryptocurrencies which can actually do well, and they can probably, reward you very well. So, but on the other side, I want to highlight, why is Bitcoin how much are these cryptocurrencies volatile? So we'll take a look at a few charts today, and we're going to look at those charts and see how volatile can they be. Okay, so let's look into the charts. The first chart today I'm going to look at is Bitcoin. I'm just going to give you a feel of, what cryptocurrencies can do to your portfolio. Okay, so so if you see this Bitcoin chart over here, back since it was listed, it was listed back, I think, many years ago. So back in 2011 is when it was listed. It was listed around, $2-3, and today it's worth around $60,000. That's a massive move. So by any chance, if you believe that, crypto was the future of the world, you'd be sitting in a massive, I don't even know how much that percentage is, probably 2 million percent returns, right? But on the other hand, if you were caught just buying in the frenzy, if you probably invested at this point here in 2013, then you'd have probably lost, around 90% of the money that you invested, right? So that's the risk I'm talking about today. That's how volatile Bitcoins can be. Even if you invested this back in 2017, you'd have lost around 80% of your money. By any chance, if you just, let's say you just want to take your money out, and if you're taking the money out, then from that point, this Bitcoin would have gone up, 1,500, 1,600%. Now that's the kind of volatility I'm talking about. By volatility, I mean the dips and the moves in these cryptocurrencies can be very volatile, and you need the stomach to digest it. So, but today let's look at, MATIC. Now, MATIC is looking very interesting to me. I look at a lot of charts. I use technical analysis to look at charts, and this does really look very good to me. Okay, so I'm on the monthly charts right now, and if you've seen, MATIC has had a very good rise all the way from December 2020 when it was listed. It has given a very good rise and has gone up from 2 cents, not even 2 cents, 0.02 cents, to all the way to one point, almost to $2. Now that's a very good return. If you had invested probably back, you'd have made probably a 10,000% return, 12,000% return in just a matter of a year or so. But right now, I think since the recent crash that we had back in May, since then Bitcoin has MATIC has been coming down, and then now it's again trying to head higher. Now, if you see off late, the volumes have been very good, and I feel that MATIC is now headed towards the next move, and this move can be very good. It can probably give a 2x or 3x also going forward. But the point is, at what point to buy, right? So I'm looking at these charts, and we had a crazy dip from here 2.7 to 0.6. That's a I think more than an 80% drop. So almost 80% drop in prices, and then we again had a massive drop back in September last month. We had a 45% drop in prices. So this is what I want you to make aware of before you get into trading or investing in crypto, okay, or in MATIC. So this kind of moves you should be able to digest. So if you invest today, probably 50% drop should not be, it should be like 5% drop in Indian markets, right? So that's how you should take them, and also your stop loss will be pretty deep. Now, at what point do you enter, and why do I say that MATIC could go up? The reason I'm thinking MATIC will go up is purely because it has been in a strong uptrend, and now it has completed probably a 5-6 months consolidation, 4-5 months consolidation, and now it's probably prepping up for the next big move. Okay, so when do you buy is obviously the next question. So I feel that this has been a strong breakout. We had a strong breakout a couple of days back. So in October 28th, we had a very good breakout with very good volumes. If you see, the volumes have been very good of late, right? Now, after this massive move up, the stock is the MATIC is kind of retesting, the cryptocurrency is kind of retesting that lows. It's doing retest, and probably it's getting ready to move higher from here. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm looking at MATIC as a good trading or investing option in cryptocurrency. Now, obviously, the next point is you can buy it at the current market price, obviously, but the next point is, where should I have my exit point, right? Now, for me, in markets, anything that you invest, you need to have an exit point, and for me, that low around $1 is where I would exit. If it goes below that on any day, any time, I would exit that point. Now, remember, cryptocurrency trades 24/7. It trades every single second, so it can go down, go up at any point of time. So even when you're sleeping, if there is probably a 30-40% drop, you might not be really aware of it. That's why I say you should be very careful. Okay, so keep a stop loss at this point, 10.02. You can buy at current market price, and probably we could see a 2x or 3x move from here, or even a much higher move. Depends on the news that comes in the about the MATIC cryptocurrency. But the next important point is, how much do you buy? So let's say you have, you're a regular earner, you're on a job, and you're probably getting a 20,000 salary every month. Right now, that makes it to close to 2.4 lakhs per year. Now, that's, I'm considering the net salary that you receive in your hand. So if you're receiving probably 2.4 lakhs in a year, probably you should not be investing 5% of that money. So 5% is 12,000. Right, that's the maximum you should be putting, in case if you're really just a beginner in market. So probably even half of that, which is 6,000, is what you should be putting. So that's probably 2.5%, right? So I'd say 2.5% should be decent. But if you've been in markets for some time, and if you have some decent money, then even 5% is fine, right? So if you put 5% at current market price, and if you buy MATIC, then if it comes to this point, you'll be losing 50% of the money. So if you put 5% of your money, be ready to lose 2.5%. 50% of that, so net you'll have only 2.5% left. So if you had 1 lakh capital, you invest 5,000, you'll have only 2,500 left. So that's the risk that I want you to be aware of before you jump into investing in MATIC. But I feel that the probability of it coming back to $1 is pretty less, because it has been in a strong uptrend. The stock is looking the cryptocurrency is looking very good, and I feel that this can head higher from here. Okay, so that's the cryptocurrency I wanted to cover today. There are a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Even Bitcoin does look good, but I think Bitcoin has become a little more adopted. A lot of businesses adopting it. So the chances of that giving a very good move compared to MATIC is less. So I'm still not saying Bitcoin will not give a good move, but the chances of MATIC giving a very good move is much higher than a Bitcoin giving a very good move. So that's the primary reason why I've selected MATIC today to discuss with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like, do let me know in the comment section, and do let me know also if you have invested in any other cryptocurrencies, and also don't forget to share this video with your friends. So I'll leave you here. Take care until I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.